So it's Flowers Day on the Moonphase calendar, and I have come over to the allotment, well, for a couple of things really. First of all, I just wanted to see whether it was flooded, because behind you there we've got a dike, and I've only got really half a plot before my plot. But my plot is good, which is fantastic. In actual fact, the plot behind you as well is not too bad as well. But what I've done over the years that I've been here on the allotment is, because I do no dig, my soil level has actually lifted. There are a couple of my paths that are just a little bit soggy, but I also do wood chips on my paths, so they're not too bad. Behind the shed is a little bit soggy, but that's mainly because it's grass. Okay, it's not too bad at all. What has been interesting is, as I've been walking down the path, you can just see the path here, I've been looking at people's plots that are diggers, and it's quite interesting how the soil hangs on to the water, and you can see it's very, very soggy, the actual beds. Whereas because I do no dig, and no dig is always putting the compost on top, I have noticed that mine is a lot more kind of friable, my soil, thank goodness. So yeah, it's all good. But because it is Flowers Day, I have come over here and I'm just going to tend to my purple sprouting broccoli. I've got a few leaves, as you can see, that are yellowing there, so I'm going to take those off, because you don't want, when the leaves fall to the ground, you don't want those slugs and snails to be tempted. They do really like anything that is decaying. I mean, yes, they do like the little tops of things as well, but they love anything that's decaying, because that is their job after all, isn't it? I've got one purple sprouting that I need to tie up. This variety here, I got these seedlings from a friend of mine on eBay. So she said that they were an early purple sprouting, and actually I'm not really sure about it, because they're quite a way off still, so they might be like an early to mid purple sprouting. I mean, I don't know. She does sow a lot of seedlings. Unfortunately, I didn't sow them because I forgot to sow my purple sprouting last year. Yes, I know, I'm an idiot, but you know, these things happen. So I don't know when she sowed them. Did she sow them on a Flowers Day? Who knows? But I am just so thankful that I have actually got 6 purple sprouting plants that I will actually get some purple sprouting from. This year I have to make sure that I'm really on the ball with sowing my purple sprouting broccoli. So I'm just going to get on here. I'll show you the little shoots that are coming off these plants as well. Tie them up. I've already weeded this area. I weeded it the last Flowers Day, but it's always good if you are going to do Moonphase gardening, when you get something like a Flowers Day, for instance, is just, if you've got anything covered, just open it up, have a really close look at what we've got here, and anything that's lurking, any pests, any diseases, you can deal with them then. And then you don't have to worry, you just close it up until the next Flowers Day. Unless, of course, something has come along and has just eaten the whole tops off it. And then that's a little bit unfortunate. So I will just get on and do this, and I'll show you those shoots. Here we are. Look how lovely this looks. No caterpillars, thank goodness. This time of year is actually quite a good time of year, because really there aren't any pests at all, and not really any diseases. So purple sprouting broccoli, this is how it works. We get this long stem, and then we start to get these little sprouts coming out, and that is where you're going to get the little broccolis coming, the little red broccoli, and it gets denser towards the top. But of course the best is always in the head here, and we're a long way off. But I have got, like I said, 6 very good looking plants. I'm hoping, they're all at different stages actually, so I'm hoping that they're not going to all come at once, which will be really good, because I'll show you this one here. There's no real sprouting coming off this at all, and nothing in the top. So yeah, it might be okay. There they are. What a lovely, lovely veg. Okay, so let me show you the difference in the soil. So this is my bed that I've got Cavolo Nero growing here. As you can see, it's looking very beautiful. And this bed is about, it's not very high, it's about 2 inches high. And on top of that is our own compost. And as you can see, if I just lift that, see how nice and crumbly that is and friable that is. And that's the no-dig preparation that I do on the actual bed there. Next to it, I've got a path here and I've got wood chippings there, but this section here, the wood chippings have gone away, so I need to put some more on. And look how soggy that is and compacted that is. So I just want to show you the difference between my beds, which are no dig, and then the lady next to me that digs. Okay, here we go. She's got some onions in here, which I think have got allium leaf miner. It's all over the allotment. Look at the difference. That doesn't look too bad, that one there, but look how wet that is and soggy that is. You can see it all the way up there and here. She was digging this patch the other day. So it's really interesting, isn't it? Really, really interesting. The difference between the two, and you know, it's quite logical, isn't it? I mean, not to say that this isn't a great plot, because this is a great plot, believe me, but yeah, as I was walking I just noticed all this kind of soil glistening here. Interesting, isn't it?